following broadcast is a presentation of the ND Sports Channel.
Shaw has it. Shaw puts up a long three. It's in at the buzzer! 10:50 to go here, and the faceoff is won by North-South onto the stick of Caitlin Armin. Armin feeds it in for Abby Promisberger, and Promisberger with the hat trick. 41-37, 4:25 to go here as the Kindred Vikings will work it down low. Another slam dunk and one. How about that? A slam dunk by Gavin Keller, and he got fouled on the two-handed throwdown. And he'll put it right on goal and right into the goal. Ethan Olsen on a free kick. Henningsgaard tries to cut through the lane. Outlet pass into the corner there for Heinix. Back over to Henningsgaard, wide open for three. Got it and one. Wow. And put your outfielders in left and left center because that one's going to left field and that's gone. That is a two-run shot for Kenzie McKinnon. It's taken away there by Carson Abrahamson. She has a breakaway, one-on-one, hard, she scores! 16 fouls, and the pass is intercepted by Overby. Overby has an opportunity to dunk it! He nailed it, the two-handed throwdown. All right, welcome back. Fifth and final game of day one. We'll have 5 more games for you tomorrow. As the Shiloh Christian Skyhawks will be out in the field in their white jerseys, and the defending State B champion Park River Fordville Lankin Aggies in their black jerseys with white numbers and yellow trim. First pitch is a two-hopper right over to Cannon Fagerlund. Fagerlund will fire it over for out number 1 to Jaden Mitzel. That's a senior to a junior on the 6'3" ground out. And one away, and that brings up Nathan Zalvini, I believe is how you say it. I forgot to check on the names on this one.
Next up for the Aggies, the pitcher, number 15, Nate Zavalny.
Zavalny, there we go, Zavalny. First pitch is a ball. On the mound is Josh Colin. 2 balls, no strikes now. Coling around the bases for the Skyhawks. Jaden Mitzel at first. Titan Sheely at second. King Fagerlund at shortstop. Josh Lardy at third. That one's going to be popped up. Left field, shallow left field, running for it. And did he make the catch? I didn't quite see. They did. That is Fagerlund. I believe that was Fagerlund. We'll see where he goes. Or was it the third baseman, Lardy? One of those two made the catch. It was either Lardy or Fagerlund. One of those two made that excellent grab.
Up next, center fielder number 16, Adam Zavalny.
So that's 2 away now. And Coling will face Adam Zavalny. So he downs Nate, and now he's got Adam. And Coling gets ahead on the count 0-1. Here's the pitch. That'll find its way back into the matting here on the wall, just beneath the netting, and that'll be ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 away, no runners on. Zavalny, the batter. Coling, the pitcher for the Skyhawks on the mound. Swing and a miss. That one came inside, and Zavalny wanted to rip it down the first base line on the lower end of the barrel of the bat, and unsuccessful on that attempt. This time it's a 2-hopper right over to Sheely. Sheely will fire it into the glove of Mitzel for the 4-3 ground out, and that will end the top half of the first inning. After a half an inning, it's 0-0, and the Aggies up to bat for the first time in this contest when we come back after this here on the ND Sports Channel.
The game is close. It's a big rivalry. Students jump out of their seats while the cheerleaders lead the chanting. Everyone is on edge. The shot is up and the buzzer sounds. All eyes follow the ball. Will it fall through the net? You can hear the hush of the crowd. With your whistle, you watch if his feet were inside the line or not. The crowd erupts. It's a game winner. Or is it? You make the call. Become an official. Contact your local high school. A message from the North Dakota High School Activities Association.
NorthDakotaScores.net is your top source for statewide scores for both boys and girls high school sporting events in the state of North Dakota. Football, soccer, basketball, hockey, wrestling, baseball, volleyball, softball. Get all the scores, every game, every night, every single sports season of the school year. You can count on NorthDakotaScores.net year after year to provide over 99% of the results for high school sporting events in North Dakota, all reported from trusted and reliable sources. Follow North Dakota Scores on Twitter, search @NDScores, and get the same scores on your mobile device every night. All right, welcome back to Dwyer Field here, home of the Shiloh Christian Skyhawks. First game of the season for the Skyhawks, and they're taking on the defending B champions, the Park River Fordville Lankin Aggies. We saw the Aggies up to bat, and now we'll see the Skyhawks up to bat. Leading things off will be Shea. I think that's Huntington. I think I maybe misspelled it. Let's see here.
Leading off the bottom of the first for the Skyhawks, the pitcher number 5, Shea Huntington.
I did misspell it. So it's Huntington and not Hintington. First pitch comes across as a strike. On the mound is Nate Zavalny. Around the bases for the Aggies. We'll get to that right after Huntington fouls this one away for strike 2. Nick Thompson, the senior at first. Will Gardner, the senior at second. Jace Fontaine, the shortstop, junior shortstop. Sophomore at third, Sam Hagan. That one's going to go right over to Gardner. Gardner struggles to pick it up, but gets it in time to Nick Thompson for the ground out. Huntington down, Fagerlin up. In the outfield for the Aggies, Lane Bell in right, Cole Hansen, Lane Bell in left, Cole Hansen in right, and Adam Zavalny straight away center field. He's off to the left right now. 320 down the right field line, 320 down the left field line, 360 straight away, and a one-hopper right over the shortstop, and he gets it over. Fontaine to Thompson for the out. Fontaine, a 1-foot throw, and Thompson had to kind of stretch out a little bit for that one too, but it was a nice looking play, and that's 2 away now for the Skyhawks.
First baseman number 4, Jaden Mitchell.
So Jaden Mitchell, the first baseman, will step up. First pitch comes across for a strike to the junior Mitzel. 7 minutes into the ball game. First pitch came at 6:34 on a scheduled 6:30, so they've been right on time with the exception of that first game, but then was able to catch up. So that'll be a grounder, and that's a quick 1-2-3 for the Skyhawks here in the bottom of the first.
After 1 complete, scores.
Nick Thompson, Bryce Wood, and Sam Hagan, batters 4, 5, and 6 for the Aggies. When we come back after this on the ND Sports Channel. Watch all the games on the ND Sports Channel on your home television screen. If your smart TV, Blu-ray, Xbox, PlayStation, 4K, or DVD player has access to the YouTube app, you can watch the ND Sports Channel on your big screen TV right at home, both live games and replays. Simply click on the YouTube app on your smart TV, and with the remote, move over to the search button, type in or highlight ND Sports Channel, and then select the live feed, or you can browse the game library and watch a previous game on demand anytime you would like. we invite you to subscribe to the YouTube channel, youtube.com/c/ND Sports Channel. You can also watch live games and replays of games on your mobile device using the YouTube app, which can be downloaded from your mobile device's app store if it's not already on your device. Thanks for watching the ND Sports Channel. It's ND Sports Online. All right, welcome back. Top of the second inning, we're scoreless between the Aggies and the Skyhawks. Here at Shiloh Christian School, Dwyer Field, excuse me. Nick Thompson will lead things off here in the top of the second.
Leading things off for the Aggies in the top of the second. First baseman
Bryce Wood is on deck. Sam Hagen in the hole. Senior, and a sophomore. Coling has thrown 8 pitches in that first inning. Crowd a little bit more rambunctious in this game than the other ones. That one's high into left center field. That one's going back, and that one is not going to stay in, or it will. Once again, it's kind of hard to see down there, and that will bounce right in front of the fence, and he's in with a triple. You don't see triples to right field too often, but it happened this time. And Nick Thompson, what a way to start things off here in the second for the Aggies. That brings up Bryce Wood, he's a senior. Give credit to the Parkville, let's just say the Aggie fans, because I don't know who's from which of those 4 towns, but they traveled well here from those 4 areas of North Dakota. Shiloh fans down off to the right. The Park River Fordville Lankin fans pretty much right in front of me and off to my left. Two balls, no strikes to Bryce Wood. Once again, Josh Coling, a sophomore, on the mound here for the Shiloh Christian Skyhawks. And that one will be down low for ball 3. Important pitch right here with a runner on third. It goes, and it's in for a strike. 3-1. Still a little bit of work to do here for Coling on Wood, but one pitch at a time, and strikes could come. That'll be a grounder right back to Coling. Coling looks to third, now fires to first, and that is a good move and a smart move by Coling there, as that prevented the run from coming in. It will remain scoreless, and there's one away now on the ground out.
At bat, third baseman number 24, Sam Hagen.
And that brings up Sam Hagen, a sophomore for the Aggies. Here's the first pitch. That is a little high for a strike, I guess. I want to say hi to Anthony Cooks. Thanks so much for subscribing to our YouTube channel. Appreciate that, Anthony. And that one's down low for a ball. So 2 balls, no strikes now. Once again, the batter, Sam Hagen. Runner on third is Nick Thompson. He got there with a triple into deep right center that was close to being out of here. Outside for another ball. 3 balls, no strikes. Once again, the Aggie fans right in front of me and to my left. The Skyhawk fans off to my right a little bit, but pretty much everybody's sitting right in front of us. A few fans over on the far side, right behind the Skyhawks dugout. And about 4 lingering fans over on the far side of the Aggies dugout. 3-1 the count now to Sam Hagen. Here's the pitch. Right down the now. I don't know about that one, but we'll go with it. Ball 4. Runners on the corners now. $19 pitches for Coling unofficially. 10 balls and 9 strikes.
Brings up second baseman number 18, Will Gorder.
Will Garter. Takes the first pitch for a strike. Once again, runners on the corners. Sam Hagen on first, Nick Thompson on third. Will Garter, the senior, in the batter's box right now for the Aggies. Scoreless, but the Aggies are threatening right now. 13 minutes into the ball game, catching the corner for strike two. A strikeout here would be crucial. Because then a flyout would prevent a tag. He missed it, but he has a little room to work with there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Not a bad pitch to try and get him to chase to the outside. Did not commit to that chase. Sometimes you got to take those opportunities to see if you can get lucky on them. 1-2, swung on, hit foul out of play. It remains 1-2. Cole Hansen is on deck for the Aggies right now. Once again, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. That one's fouled away. Nearly into the press box here. I'm taking a guesstimate on where that pitch went. So. Here's the 1-2. That one's a little high, 2-2. Strike, a strike, a ball, fouled away pitch, and a ball in that order. That's 2, 4, 6. This is pitch number 7 coming up here between Coling and Garter. And that one's fouled away. So a 2-2 count. That currently goes in favor of Coling. Runners on the corners. Coling looking for a strikeout here to get the Skyhawks that second out. They'll relieve some of the pressure with the runner on third. Here's the pitch, at the corner. The throw up to second, tagged out, and that's 2 outs. How about that? Hagen caught stealing. Thompson didn't take advantage of that opportunity to come home on the throw up to second, and a lucky turn of events here for Shiloh Christian as a result. 17 minutes into the ball game, 2 away now, and that will be a strikeout. So they'll strand the runner on third. It'll remain scoreless going to the bottom of the second. For the Skyhawks, Cole Hansen, Lane Bell, and Jace Fontaine. Check that. I read the wrong roster. We'll get the right roster in my hand. Be back in a moment on the ND Sports.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in North Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports. It's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the North Dakota High School Activities Association and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
ND Sup All-Stars has a new look on a new website that gives you easy access to what you want to know about upcoming activities, All-Star game records, college commitments, and easy access to every episode of the ND Sup All-Stars podcast. Visit the new website at ndsballstars.com. Every year, the top seniors in the state get one more chance to play the game they love. Please consider a donation to help support this great program. Send your gift to ND Sup All-Stars, P.O. Box 6544, Fargo, North Dakota, 58109. All right, welcome back. Bottom of the second, Cole Baumiller Josh Lardy and Josh Coling, batters 4, 5, and 6 in the middle of the order. Skyhawks went 1, 2, 3 in the bottom of the first. And Ballmiller will take strike one here on the first pitch of the bottom of the second. The second pitch of the bottom of the second is in to even up the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. Comes outside for a ball. 4 games down, 6 to go. 1 today, 5 tomorrow. Your winners today, Carrington, Thompson, and Thompson. Carrington 9-0 over Harvey Wells County in the first game. Carrington 3-0 over Velva Drake Animus in the second game. Thompson 15-0 over Harvey Wells County in the third game as that one's fouled away for a strike. And Thompson 9-0 over Grafton in the fourth game. And now it's a 2-2 count to let's try that again. The 2-2 count to Ballmiller. Got him looking. That's 1 down, and Josh Lardy will step up to the plate now here for the Skyhawks.
For the Skyhawks, third baseman number 18, Josh Lardy.
Here's the windup in the delivery to Lardy, and that hits the corner for a strike. Once again, Nate Zavalny on the mound here for the Aggies. Adam Zavalny right behind him in center field. Lane Bell in left, Cole Hansen in right. Go around the bases right about now as that's another strike to Lardy. Thompson at first, Garter at second, Fontaine at shortstop, Hagen at third. Bryce Wood behind the plate catching the pitches from Nate Zavalny. He'll reach and swing and pay the price. That is a strikeout swinging. 2 away, 20 minutes into the game, and now it's up to Josh Coling. It's a pitcher versus pitcher battle here. 20 minutes into the matchup.
Stepping to the plate, the pitcher, number 11, Josh Coling.
Now come across for strike one. Now be miss outside for a ball. So 1 ball, 1 strike to the pitcher, Josh Coling. Matches his jersey number. 1 and 2 the count now. That one will be cracked right down the first base line. Nice grab there by Thompson. He'll flip it to Zavalny for the out. So it's a 3-1 ground out. And that will send us to the top of the third. It's scoreless, 21 minutes into the game. Cole Hansen, Lane Bell, and Jace Fontaine due up. Batters 8, 9, and 1 for the Aggies. We return after this on the ND Sports Channel. The Fargo North softball team is live for a second season on the ND Sports Channel. Live broadcast of every game, home and away, including every swing of the bat, every stolen base, every strikeout, and every home run for the Fargo North Spartans will be live on the ND Sports Channel. Video broadcasts of most regular season games as well as radio broadcasts of the regional and state tournament. Get the most accurate and up-to-date Spartan softball broadcast schedule on our website at ndsportschannel.com/game schedule. All right, welcome back here. Top of the third inning. The Skyhawks and Aggies are tied at 0. Skyhawks getting out of a little bit of trouble in the top of the second. And then we'll see what they can do here against the defending state champs in the top of the third. Josh Coling unofficially have him down for 28 pitches, 16 strikes, and 12 balls. And Cole Hansen, the senior, will be the first batter to lead things off here in the top of the third here for Park River Fordville Lankin. I want to thank everybody tuning in to the games today. We'll be back tomorrow with all 5 games. Starting bright and early at 10 a.m. with the first pitch between Rugby and Grafton, the Panthers and the Spoilers. Pitch comes in for strike 1 to Cole Hansen from Josh Colling. Colling will wind up and deliver the 0-1 right down the middle, swing and a miss, strike 2. Here's the 0-2 delivery now. That one's a little bit low, missed for a ball. 1-2 the count now to the batter, Cole Hansen, with Lane Bell on deck. Back-to-back seniors, and we'll head to the top of the order with Jace Fontaine, a junior. 25 minutes into the game, and that one's hit out into right field. That'll drop one hopper into the glove of Dylan Fredrickson. Fredrickson will walk the ball in to keep Hansen at first. Now bring up Lane Bell.
Left fielder number 10, Lane Bell.
That one will go a line drive into center field, closer to right center. And a nice job by Ballmiller to get that one in quickly to hold the runners at first and second. So back-to-back singles here by the Aggies, have a runner in scoring position with nobody out. And that brings up Jace Fontaine back to the top of the order now for the Aggies, who's 0 for 1 with a 1-3 ground out his last time at the plate.
Leadoff batter, 13, Jace Fontaine.
Cole Hansen, the runner on second. Lane Bell, the runner on first. Jace Fontaine, the batter here for the Aggies. And here's the pitch from Colling. That comes into the dirt. Ball 1 near side. AKA inside is what I meant to say. 1-0 the count with 2 runners on and nobody out. 25 minutes into the ball game. We're still scoreless here in the top of the third between the Aggies and the Skyhawks on the Skyhawks home field here at Dwyer Field, and that's a swing and a miss. 1-1 the count here on the campus of Shiloh Christian School. Right now partly cloudy and 46. East-northeast wind at 14 miles an hour, making it feel like 40 degrees out there right now. Once again, a 1-1 count to Jace Fontaine. And now it's 2-1, and the runners will hold on the pitch into the dirt. Two balls, 1 strike. 35 pitches for Colling now. Check that, 36 I meant to say. And here's 37. In for a strike. Two balls, 2 strikes, runners on first and second. Jace Fontaine, the batter. Josh Colling, the sophomore, winds up from the mound and delivers the pitch. 2-2 right into the glove of Fogelin. Oh, and Fogelin gave it to Sheely, and Sheely dropped it. And that loads, that'll score a run. That'll score Hansen from second. And now Huntington will go up and have a quick chat with Colling. That error will be charged to the second baseman, and that will advance the batters, or advance the runners, excuse me, and load the bases up here with nobody out. And now it's a pitcher versus pitcher battle with Nate Zavalny, and he'll take the first strike. Advantage Colling in the pitcher duel. 0-1 with the bases loaded. Fontaine on first, Bell on second, Hansen on third, and here's the pitch from Colling. Into the dirt, that one's gonna pop up. Hansen, excuse me, is gonna come in from third, and it's 1-0 Park River Fordville Lankin. So it's 1-0 now. And runners on second and third. Fontaine on second, Bell on third. Zavalny the batter. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Here's the pitch from Coling, and Zavalny will fire that one out into left field. Rounding third is Lane Bell, and Fontaine will put on the brakes at third, and it's 2-0. Park River, Fordville, Lankin. Oh, put that on the wrong side there.
Center fielder number 16, Adams.
So Zavalny will get a single. That advances Bell, from third. Fontaine up to third. Runners on the corners now. Nobody out on a 2-0 lead for the Park River Fordville Lankin Aggies. Here's the pitch. Strike 1. Nice pitch there by Coling. Around the bases once again for the Skyhawks. Mitzel at first. Sheely at second, Fagerlin at shortstop, Lardy at third, Huntington behind the plate, catching Josh Coling's pitches, the outfield after this pitch. Soccer final, a JV soccer final, and it just disappeared on me. Pretend I didn't say anything. It was 3-0. Whoever won that game won it 3-0. I tell you that much. That one's hit up high and fouled back over the press box. Oh, 0-2 the count now. Adam Zavalny at the plate. 0 for 1 with a ground out. His last time at bat. Runner goes, and Zavalny pops that one up. Foul territory, running towards it, and won't get there. He didn't have a chance at that one. Well, he might have had a chance, but kind of had a bad angle on it. As a result, it will remain 0-2. Here's the pitch. A little high for a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Zavalny. Runner takes off for second, and that's Zavalny. Nate Zavalny in on second on the steal. So you got Jace Fontaine on third, Nate Zavalny on second, and Adam Zavalny the batter. JV soccer is Jamestown over Minot 3-0. Or Minot over Jamestown 3-0, excuse me. And that was a miscommunication there that allows Fontaine to score from third. And it's 3-0 now in favor of the Park River Fordville Lankin Aggies.
First baseman number 12, Nick Thompson.
That one's going to be hit up high into right center field. It's going back, and that one is going up to the fence. Another run will score. And it'll be an RBI triple for Nick Thompson. That's the second triple of the game for Nick Thompson. He tripled his last time at bat to about the same spot in the field. So it's Bryce Wood up to bat now. It's a 4-0 lead for the Aggies. That comes across outside and low for a ball.
1 ball, no strikes. May have caught a piece of that one. It goes into the books as a strike. And that one will take a crazy spin for a ball. Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike to Bryce Wood, the senior. Runner on third is Nick Thompson. He's 2 for 2, Nick Thompson is, with 2 triples. One of them an RBI triple. Two balls, 2 strikes. Outside, missed the corner, full count. Up high for a ball. Puts runners on the corners once again. 1 away here for the Skyhawks, and they're in a little bit of trouble. Need to get that second out without the runners advancing. They were in this situation in the last inning, and they were able to get out of it. We'll see if they can continue that right now. Hagen, last time he was at the plate, he was walked. Caught the corner for a strike. Nice pitch there by Colin. 0-1 the count. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Runner on first, Bryce Wood. Runner on third, Nick Thompson. The batter, Sam Hagen, and Huntington will have a chat with Coling. That chat comes to an end, conclusion quickly. No balls, 2 strikes. Pickoff attempt to get Bryce Wood unsuccessful. Keeps Wood in check at first base, and once again the runner on third is Nick Thompson. And Hagen facing an 0-2 count with 1 away. Can Coling get him on this one? Fouls it away, stays alive for the moment. The next pitch here for Coling will be pitch 57 according to my numbers. Here's the windup and the delivery. And that goes in for a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 away. Runners on the corners. Bryce Wood, Nick Thompson, first and third, respectively. 37 minutes into the ball game. And the pitch, and that's fouled away, and it will remain 1-2 for the moment. West Fargo Cheyenne defeats Roosevelt, 4-2 in their baseball game today. That one, they're going to say it was a drop third strike and he's out, and Bryce Wood will advance to second.
Second baseman, Will Gordon.
Will Garner steps up. He's 0 for 1, struck out looking his last time at the plate. 2 runners in scoring position with 2 away here in the bottom of the 4th. Or no, check that, top of the 4th, excuse me. Top of the 3rd. They scored 4 runs in the 3rd, and that 4th threw me off there.
Hey, jump on it right away, Will. Jump on it.
So line up in the delivery. That one goes into the dirt, but the runners will hold as Huntington's able to keep it in front of them. 1 ball, no strike to Will Gardner, the senior, for the Park River Fordville Lankin Aggies. And that'll be another ball. 2 balls, no strikes. And here's the next pitch. That one's fouled away. That one goes out of play down the first baseline and over the fence. Past the Skyhawk dugout. A couple of fans extremely excited in that particular moment there. 2-1. Make it 2-2. So you got 2s across the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 runners on. Bryce Wood on second, Nick Thompson on third. Will Gardner, the batter, the senior, facing the sophomore pitcher, Josh Coling. Coling winds up, delivers it outside, ball 3, full count. It's again partly cloudy and 46. Feels like 40 with an east-northeast wind at 14. Had some fog and rain this morning, but that has all disappeared. And ball 4 now to Gardner. Will load the bases, and that brings up Cole Hansen, batter number 8 in the lineup. And now we'll have a conference at the mound here between, looks like Calling is, no, he's going to stay on, I think. Maybe not. Nope, they're going to take Coling off the mound. So that'll give us a chance to take a break. It's the new pitcher. We'll take some warm-up tosses, and we'll tell you who that is when we come back after this on the ND Sports Channel. Quality Home Restorations is Fargo Moorhead's go-to place for quality home remodel and repair services. Quality Home Restorations offers free estimates on all your home remodel and repair projects like drywall, laminate flooring, roofing, and much more. Check out the great photos of past projects completed by Quality Home Restorations on their Facebook page. Just search Quality Home Restorations. When it comes to your home being restored, count on Quality Home Restorations. Call Mike today at 400-1751. That's 400-1751 to set up an appointment for a free estimate. Quality Home Restorations in Fargo.
Paper tickets. Rookie mistake. Game Time is the fastest way to buy tickets to live events with your friends. You can buy the perfect seats in seconds, and tickets are delivered directly to your phone, so you always have them with you. Download Game Time free on the App Store, and you'll instantly see a curated list of the best upcoming events in your area. Game Time sorts through thousands of available seats on the market and presents you with only the 50 best values. One of the best things about Game Time is you can get tickets at last-minute prices even after the game starts. Download Game Time free on the App Store today.
All right, welcome back here. Top of the third, and the Skyhawks trail the Aggies 4-0. New pitcher on the mound for the Skyhawks is Cole Ballmiller. So Ballmiller and Coling will just flip-flop. Coling will go out to center field. Ballmiller will come up to the mound. Coling's day comes to an end. Unofficially, with 65 pitches, 26 balls and 39 strikes, according to my numbers. Once again, we'll have 5 games for you tomorrow. We'll start things off bright and early at 10 a.m. The Rugby Panthers and the Grafton Spoilers. And then we'll see the Aggies once again take on Bishop Ryan at 12 noon approximately. Follow that up with Langdon area Edmore Munich. The Cardinals will take on the Velva Drake Animus, excuse me, Aggies. And then Bishop Ryan will take on the Rugby Panthers at 4:30, followed by Shiloh and Langdon at the nightcap once again tomorrow. 46 degrees here in Bismarck right now at Dwyer Field on the campus of Shiloh Christian. The first pitch from Cole Ballmiller is in for a strike on Cole Hansen, and the second one is in for a strike as well. Cole Hansen 1 for 1, and now he's down 0-2 in the count here. And that perfect streak is on the brink of extinction here. Nope, he'll remain perfect. 2 for 2 with a single out to right field. Rounding third here is I think that was Bryce Wood who crossed. 2-run score, yes they do. Thompson has Bryce Wood from second. And that makes it 6-0. So a 2-run RBI single that advances Gardner over to third, and now it's 6-0 off the 2-run RBI single by Cole Hansen. So Cole Hansen, the runner on first, Will Gardner, the runner on third, and that's a hit right. Oh, and Fagerlund almost grabbed that one. Gets the toss to second for the out, and that will end the inning. Well, Fagerlund didn't make the catch, but luckily he got the throw over to Shiloh for the out at second to end the inning and prevent Will Gardner from scoring, and it will remain 6-0 instead of 7-0 on a great play by Fagerlund. And the Skyhawks are up to bat here in 60 seconds on the ND Sports Channel. Watch all the games on the ND Sports Channel on your home television screen. If your smart TV, Blu-ray, Xbox, PlayStation, 4K, or DVD player has access to the YouTube app, you can watch the ND Sports Channel on your big screen TV right at home, both live games and replays. Simply click on the YouTube app on your smart TV, and with the remote, move over to the search button, type in or highlight ND Sports Channel, and then select the live feed, or you can browse the game library and watch a previous game on demand anytime you would like. We invite you to subscribe to the YouTube channel, youtube.com/c/ND Sports Channel. You can also watch live games and replays of games on your mobile device using the YouTube app, which can be downloaded from your mobile device's app store if it's not already on your device. Thanks for watching the ND Sports Channel. It's ND Sports Online.
Leading off the bottom of the third for the Skyhawks, number 12, Carter Strand.
All right, Carter Strand will lead things off here for the Skyhawks in the bottom of the third. First pitch comes in for a strike. Titan Sheely will be on deck, followed by Dylan Fredrickson, the right fielder, in the hole. Zavalny have him down for 20 pitches now. 17 strikes and 3 balls for Nate Zavalny on 20 pitches, 46 minutes into the ball game. And it's a 6-0 lead for the Aggies. Skyhawks looking to eliminate that deficit here if possible, and they won't do it on that trip to the plate. Strikeout looking. Scott window shopping. That brings up Sheely.
Second baseman, number 3, Titan Sheely.
Here's the first pitch to Sheely. Catches the corner for a strike. If we have the same umpires tomorrow, we'll know what the strike zone is at 10 o'clock in the morning instead of at 7 o'clock at night. 1-1 the count now to Sheely. 47 minutes into the ball game, and Sheely chased that one outside for strike 2. Bottom of the third, 1 away. Sheely the batter, 46 degrees here at Dwyer Field in Bismarck. I want to thank all those who subscribed to our YouTube channel today, and for all the viewers who have watched the games from bright and early. Last time I looked at the numbers, we had over 150 for every single game. I'm sure that's gone up, probably in the 160, 170 area right now. I'd have to look. It's a full count now at 3 balls and 2 strikes.
and a strikeout. And that's 2 away for the Skyhawks, bringing up Dylan Fredrickson, the junior.
At bat for the Skyhawks, right fielder number 6, Dylan Fredrickson.
Strike 1 to Fredrickson. Fredrickson will line that one over the third baseman, Hagen. Hagen fires it across the diamond for the 6-3 ground out. And the Skyhawks go down 1-2-3 here in the bottom of the third. 6-0 in favor of the Aggies. Fontaine, Zavalny, and Zavalny, the top of the order. Batters 1, 2, and 3 when we come back after this break here on the ND Sports Channel.
It's the kid in grade school who paints her face blue and white before every home game.
It's the accountants and salesmen who give up their Friday evenings to referee.
It's the cashier at the corner convenience store who wears school colors on every game day.
What makes high school sports here in North Dakota so special? They do. You do.
We all do.
This message presented by the North Dakota High School Activities Association and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
All right, to the top of the fourth we go. And it'd be Jace Fontaine leading things off. Top of the order here for the Aggies. Once again, I want to thank everybody who's watched the games today. Looking at the numbers right now, 181 for our game at 10 o'clock this morning. 185 for that second game between Velva and Carrington. 189 for the Harvey Wells County Thompson Tommies game, and 167 for the Thompson Tommies Grafton Spoilers game. So that's impressive numbers here for our first baseball broadcast of the spring season on the ND Sports Channel. Thank you so much for watching. Appreciate that.
And off the fourth inning for the Aggies, number 13, Jace Fontaine.
Once again, all these games are available for a 24/7 replay. The first 4 games are available right now. If you want to watch them again, you can. This game will be available within about 15 minutes after the conclusion of the game. Oh, and 1 the count to Jace Fontaine, and Fontaine will pound that one out into right field. Running back for it is Fredrickson, and did he make the catch? No, he didn't. Or did he? Yes, he did. Nice grab there by Fredrickson. Fredrickson had to run back, and he reached out with his glove hand and snagged it right in front of the fence.
The pitcher, number 15, Nate Zavalny.
Once again, it's 320 down to that area, probably closer to 330, 325 right in the area where Fredrickson caught it. Grounder to Fogelin, he'll scoop it up, fired across, one hopper into the glove of Mitzel for the out. Fogelin to Mitzel on the 6-3 ground out. And that brings up Adam Zavalny, the senior, who's 0 for 2 on 2 groundouts. 4-3 is first time up, and a 1-3 is last time at the plate. So once again, Adam Zavalny at the plate right now. No runners on. A 6-0 lead here for the Aggies. Here's the pitch. Did it catch the corner? It looked like it might have, and even Huntington looked back at the ump and said, "Are you sure that's a ball?" And it's a ball. 2 of them now. 2 balls, no strikes. That is ball. Well, you know, I guess that one's a strike. That one looked a little bit further outside than the previous one that was called a ball. So we'll go with it, though. 2 balls, 1 strike. 2 away, no runners on, and here's the 2-1. That one's rifled out into right field. Fredrickson will not be able to grab this one out of the air. That'll roll all the way back into the warning track up against the fence, and he's gonna go for a triple here. Zavalny, a stand-up triple to deep right. How about that? That's the 3rd triple of the game here for the Aggies.
2 of them by Nick Thompson, and now this one by Adam Zavalny, and guess who's up? Nick Thompson.
First base number 12, Nick Thompson.
Thompson with 2 triples, one of them an RBI triple. That was his last at bat. He sent both triples to the same spot that Zavalny just sent that last pitch to get him his triple. One ball, no strike. Here's the 1-0. Up high, outside a little bit, and ball 2. 54 minutes into the ball game here. Park River Fordville Lankin, 6 runs on 7 hits. They've left 3 on base on 1 Shiloh Christian error. That one's popped up into deep center field. Running back, and it is a ground rule double. Nick Thompson will not get the 3rd this time as that ball takes a hop over the fence.
The catcher, number 9, Bryce Wood.
They'll advance Zavalny home to make it 7-0. You're in the top of the 4th. Bryce Wood, the batter now, 0 for 1, a ground out and a walk. Now he's facing an 0-1 count. 55 minutes into the game, 45 degrees under a partly cloudy sky right now. As Ballmiller looks over at Thompson at second and delivers the 0-1, and that one's rifled out into right field, and it hit the line. It stays fair. Oh, really? They're going to call it foul. Looked like that one hit the line to me. So we'll do that one over again. I'm going to the books as a fouled away pitch. No balls, 2 strikes. First base coach must have felt it dropped on the opposite side of the line and didn't argue it. He was a lot closer to that than I was. That one's fouled away out of play. No question about that one. 0-2 the count. Here's the pitch. Up high for a ball. Ball 1. So 7-0 lead for Park River Fordville Lankin over the Shiloh Skyhawks, Shiloh Christian Skyhawks here on their home field. 2 away, 1-2, runner on second is Thompson, and that pitch will come outside for strike 3, and that will strand Thompson on second. That will get the Skyhawks out of the top of the 4th. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th. Huntington, Fagerlin, and Mitzel, the top of the order when we come back after this on the ND Sports Channel.
Okay, here are 3 important reasons why your son or daughter should play a sport in high school.
Number 1.
High school sports teach valuable life lessons like self-discipline and time management skills.
2.
Teens who play a high school sport have better grade point averages.
And number 3.
High school sports are safer than ever before.
This message presented by the North Dakota High School Activities Association and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators.
Paper tickets. Rookie mistake. Game Time is the fastest way to buy tickets to live events with your friends. You can buy the perfect seats in seconds, and tickets are delivered directly to your phone, so you always have them with you. Download Game Time free on the App Store, and you'll instantly see a curated list of the best upcoming events in your area. Game Time sorts through thousands of available seats on the market and presents you with only the 50 best values. One of the best things about Game Time is you can get tickets at last-minute prices even after the game starts. Download Game Time free on the App Store today.
Shea Huntington.
Shea Huntington will lead things off here in the bottom of the fourth. 46 degrees at Dwyer Field in Bismarck, home of the Shiloh Christian Skyhawks, who trail the defending State B champion Park River Fordville Lankin Aggies by the score 7-0 here in the bottom of the fourth. Once again, Shea Huntington up to bat. 1 ball, 1 strike. He's 0 for 1 on a ground out, on a 4-3 ground out, his last at bat. The 1-1 outside, 1-2, or 2-1, excuse me. That pitch will come outside for another ball. So a quick 3-1 count. In varsity soccer, girls soccer, Minot now leads Jamestown 1-0. We'll keep you updated on that score as it comes in. That's ball 4. Walking Huntington up to first and bringing up the shortstop, Kanan Fagerlund. Fagerlund 0 for 1 on a 6-4 ground out to the shortstop Fontaine, who flipped it over to Thompson for the out last time that Fagerlund was up to bat. Nate Zavalny, a senior on the mound here for the Aggies, have him down for 34 pitches. 10 balls, 24 strikes thrown. And pitch 35 comes at the 1-hour mark of the ball game. First pitch at 6:34 now, it's at 7:34. And it's 1-0 to Fagerlund. Here's the 1-0 pitch. That'll catch the corner for a strike to even things up at 1-1. Runner on first is Shea Huntington, the senior. Fagerlund, the senior, at bat. Once again, 1-1 the count. Here's the windup in the delivery. That one goes down low. Huntington's going to take off for second. He'll make it there. The throw will not even come close. And a lucky bounce for the Aggies, because if that would have went deeper into the outfield, that may have put Huntington on third. Two-1 the count. Huntington with a nice lead off on second. Fagerlund swings, chases after it, pays the price, strike 2. And here's the pitch. And Fagerlund hits that one deep. Left field, left center, going back, and it will drop. Fagerlund's gonna go for second. Huntington's coming around third. Fagerlund will put on the brakes at second, and it's an RBI double for the senior, Kanan Fagerlund. And the Skyhawks are on the board. Fagerlund in scoring position on second with nobody out. And Jaden Mitzel, the junior, the first baseman, will step up to the plate here.
Skyhawks first baseman, number 4, Jaden Mitzel.
So a nice rip of the bat there by Fagerlund to get the Skyhawks on the board. Strike 1 to Mitzel.
Don't hurt you. Let's get some odds.
And Mitzel will pound that one right over the first baseman, Thompson, who, did he get it?
Good job.
He's out. So Mitzel ground out, but that'll get Fagerlund over to third. And that bring up Cole Baumiller, top of the order now for the Skyhawks.
Left pitcher number 1, Cole Baumiller.
Here's the pitch. Strike 1. That was a nice pitch there by Zavalny. Took an hour and 1 minute for the Skyhawks to get on the board. And they might get another one in. That will bring Fagerlund in from third as Baumiller will dump it into right field there over the second baseman, and before Cole Hansen could run up on it. It's an RBI single for Baumiller, and the Skyhawks get another run on the board, bringing Fagerlund in from third.
courtesy runner, number 2, Luke Wanzek.
So Luke Wanzek will come in as a courtesy runner. Wanzek, a sophomore here for the Skyhawks. Josh Lardy up to bat now. 0 for 1, struck out swinging his last time at the plate. Runner on first is Wanzek, courtesy runner. 1 away, and the Skyhawks have 2 across the plate, and they trail by 5 right now, 7-2. Pitch goes down low into the dirt, and Wanzek's going to take off for second. Throw to second will not be in time. Gardner will jump up to make sure that one doesn't go into the outfield, and Wanzek safely to second on the wild pitch. And now we'll have a conference at the mound here for the Aggies. 1 ball, no strike, the count to Josh Lardy, the batter. And let's see if they'll make a change or if they'll just have a chat. Once again, I want to thank our sponsors, including Quality Home Restorations, as well as Game Time, the North Fargo Softball Club, as well as the Fargo South Booster Club for either a financial donation or an equipment donation to make the games possible here on the ND Sports Channel. Certainly appreciate that. And also don't want to forget about all of our viewers who have sent in donations. There's no minimum donation. You can donate anything from $1 up to as much as you'd like. That helps with travel costs to get to away games and equipment, replacement equipment, and also gives us the opportunity to improve our broadcast by purchasing more and or better equipment. You can click on the green donate button on our website, ndsportschannel.com, and contribute to the fun here on the ND Sports Channel. 3 balls, no strikes to Josh Lardy. Nate Zavalny, 46 pitches, make it 47 as of right now. That's ball 4. No, it caught the corner, strike 1. Wanzek on second in scoring position. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Lardy struck out swinging his last time at bat, and if he's not careful, he'll do it again here. Full count, 3-2, here's the payoff. Swing and a miss, got him. So that will send us to the next batter in the lineup, Josh Coling, 0 for 1 with a ground out.
Stepping to the plate, center fielder number 11, Josh Coling.
So 2 away now for the Skyhawks. They have 2 looking to get Wanzek home from second if possible. Outside for a ball, ball 1. Here's the pitch, swung on, and will that get, no it will not. That'll be a line drive, kind of a blooper, caught by Nick Thompson.
After 4 complete, Aggies lead 7-2.
And that brings us to the top of the 5th. Park River, Fordville, Lankin 7, Shiloh Christian 2, Hagen, Gardner, and Hansen 6, 7, and 8. Due up in 30 seconds here on the ND Sports Channel. Quality Home Restorations is Fargo Moorhead's go-to place for quality home remodel and repair services. Quality Home Restorations offers free estimates on all your home remodel and repair projects like drywall, laminate flooring, roofing, and much more. Check out the great photos of past projects completed by Quality Home Restorations on their Facebook page. Just search Quality Home Restorations. When it comes to your home being restored, count on Quality Home Restorations. Call Mike today at 400-1751. That's 400-1751 to set up an appointment for a free estimate. Quality Home Restorations in Fargo. The Fargo North softball team is live for a second season on the ND Sports Channel. Live broadcast of every game, home and away, including every swing of the bat, every stolen base, every strikeout, and every home run for the Fargo North Spartans will be live on the ND Sports Channel. Video broadcasts of most regular season games, as well as radio broadcasts of the regional and state tournament. Get the most accurate and up-to-date Spartan softball broadcast schedule on our website at ndsportschannel.com/game schedule. right, welcome back. Top of the fifth here, Sam Hagen, the sophomore, 0 for 1, a walk and a drop third strike on his 2 plate appearances so far. Aggies lead the Skyhawks 7-2 here at the top of the fifth. Ball Miller on the mound has now thrown 20 pitches, 14 strikes, 6 balls, make it 21 pitches and add a strike. 15-6 on the split there in favor of strikes. And Ball Miller winds up and gets another strike across the plate. Swinging a miss, Hagen. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball Miller ahead in the count. Winds up, delivers the 1-2. A little high, just a little bit high, and it's 2-2. Here's the pitch. Golf swing that one over to Fagerlund. Fagerlund fires and gets it to Mitzel in time. .6-3 ground out there, and that brings up Will Gardner with 1 away for the Aggies. Skyhawks trail by 5, 1 hour, 9 minutes into the ball game. First pitch came at 6:34, just 4 minutes past the scheduled start time of 6:30. That one will be grounded right over to Fagerlund. He'll fire it over to Mitzel again, and Mitzel can't hang on to it. Throw kind of came low, and Mitzel had to get down on a knee to try and scoop that one up, and they're going to go ahead and charge an error to Mitzel on that, and that will put Gardner on base via reach on an error.
Right fielder number 32, Cole Hansen.
So Cole Hansen steps up. He's 2 for 2 with 2 singles out into right field. Pickoff attempt, no, unsuccessful there. Ball Miller fired it over to Mitzel to try and get Will Gardner out at first. He's the runner on for the Aggies. Cole Hansen 2 for 2, the senior in the batter's box, and he'll take that for a strike. 0-1 the count now to Hansen. As we hit the 1 hour, 10 minute mark of the ball game. Here's the pitch. Swung and a miss, and he just barely missed that one too. Just escaped the outer edge of the barrel of the bat there. Here's the 0-2. Tried to sneak it on the corner, but missed it. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pickoff attempt. That one's going to escape, and that sends Gardner into the direction of second base, and he will get there. I believe that will be another error. We'll see if they put an error up on the board, but I believe that will be the case. And they will indeed put that error on the board. So Gardner reaches first on an error, and now he reaches second on an error. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Cole Hansen, who's 2 for 2 with 2 singles. And Ball Miller delivers it to Hansen. Hansen fires it in the direction of Sheely. Sheely over to Mitzel for the 4-3 ground out. That advances Gardner over to third.
One more time.
So 2 away now. And Lane Bell was 1 for 2. He singled to center field his first at bat. And a fly out to right on the edge of the infield outfield of left field there. His last at bat, and now he takes the first pitch for a strike. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Rifles that one in the direction of Sheely. Sheely scoops it up. Mitzel, that ends the inning, or at least the top half of the inning anyway. So they'll strand a runner on third, and that will send us now to the bottom of the fifth. Coming up to bat for the Skyhawks would be Carter Strand, Sheely, and Fredrickson. 7, 8, 9, the bottom of the order for Shiloh Christian in 60 seconds on the ND Sports Channel. ND Softball All-Stars has a new look on a new website that gives you easy access to what you want to know about upcoming activities, All-Star game records, college commitments, and easy access to every episode of the ND Softball All-Stars podcast. Visit the new website at ndsballstars.com. Every year, the top seniors in the state get one more chance to play the game they love. Please consider a donation to help support this great program. Send your gift to ND Softball All-Stars, P.O. Box 6544, Fargo, North Dakota, 58109. The Fargo North softball team is live for a second season on the ND Sports Channel. Live broadcast of every game, home and away, including every swing of the bat, every stolen base, every strikeout, and every home run for the Fargo North Spartans will be live on the ND Sports Channel. Video broadcasts of most regular season games, as well as radio broadcasts of the regional and state tournament. Get the most accurate and up-to-date Spartan softball broadcast schedule on our website at ndsportschannel.com/game schedule.
Leading off the bottom of the fifth for the Skyhawks, left fielder number 12, Carter Strand.
All right, you may have heard it in the background there. Carter Strand will lead things off for the Skyhawks here in the bottom of the fifth, and he'll fire the first one foul down the first baseline for strike one. 1 hour, 14 minutes, time to the game. Zavali on the mound for the Aggies with that last pitch. Has thrown 52 pitches, 36 strikes and 16 balls. 1 hour, 15 minutes, time of the game so far. Another fouled away pitch for strike two. And Strand falls behind in the count, 0-2 on 2 fouled away pitches. Sheely and Fredrickson due up after Strand. And if we can get past Fredrickson, we'll go back to the top of the order after that. One ball, 2 strikes. Got him looking. Strand caught window shopping, and that brings up Sheely, the sophomore.
Second baseman number 3, Titan Sheely.
Swings on a pitch that goes outside, misses, strike one. Next pitch for Zavalny will be pitch 57. And that misses outside for ball one to even up the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. Carrington won the first 2 games over Harvey Wells County and Velva Animus Drake, 9-0 and 3-0 respectively. That's another swing and a miss for strike 2, 1 ball, 2 strikes. And then Thompson won the next 2 games, 15-0 and 9-0 over Harvey Wells County and Grafton respectively. And it's game 5 of the day, and Sheely will get a piece of that one, fouling it back into the padding, and that will keep it at 1-2. 5 games tomorrow as well. We'll see the Rugby Panthers tomorrow taking on the Grafton Spoilers at 10 a.m. That pitch comes up high for ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And then in the 12 noon game, we'll see the Aggies once again. Park River Fordville Lankin taking on Bishop Ryan.
Good one.
Pitch comes inside, caught him looking. Strike 3, and that will be out number 2. And then at 2:30 tomorrow of Langdon area, more Munich against Velva Drake Animus. And then the Bishop Ryan Lions against the Rugby Panthers at approximately 4:30 in Shiloh and Langdon area, more Munich in the nightcap once again. As Dylan Fredrickson at the plate had to lean back on that one to avoid getting hit by it. 1 ball, no strike. Can make that 2 balls, no strikes. That one comes across the plate.
7-2. Skyhawks got their 2 runs in the bottom half of the last inning. They're looking to add to it, but so far, not going to happen.
Good job, you guys.
1-3 ground out to end the inning. We head to the top of the 6th with Fontaine, Zavalny, and Zavalny, the top of the order for the Aggies when we come back after this on the ND Sports Channel. Watch all the games on the ND Sports Channel on your home television screen. If your smart TV, Blu-ray, Xbox, PlayStation, 4K, or DVD player has access to the YouTube app, you can watch the ND Sports Channel on your big screen TV right at home, both live games and replays. Simply click on the YouTube app on your smart TV, and with the remote, move over to the search button, type in or highlight ND Sports Channel, and then select the live feed. Or you can browse the game library and watch a previous game on demand anytime you would like. We invite you to subscribe to the YouTube channel, youtube.com/c/ND Sports Channel. You can also watch live games and replays of games on your mobile device using the YouTube app, which can be downloaded from your mobile device's app store if it's not already on your device. Thanks for watching the ND Sports Channel. It's ND Sports Online. All right, welcome back. Top of the 6th. Leading things off here for Park River Fordville Lankin.
Leading off the top of the 6th for the Aggies, number 13, Jace Fontaine.
There you go, Jace Fontaine. 0 for 3, ground out, reach base on an error, and a fly out to right field to Dylan Fredrickson, who made a nice grab, running grab on that out last time Jace Fontaine was at the plate. One ball, no strikes now, and Ball Miller will wind up and deliver it outside for 2 balls, no strikes. So one inside, one outside, both of them balls, and a 2-0 count as a result. 1 hour, 20 minutes into the ball game here. Forgot to write down the time of the last game. I know it was over an hour 30.
Good boy, Jace, come on now.
That's outside for ball 4. So Fontaine gets walked on 4 pitches, and that'll bring up Nate Zavalny.
That walk brings up the pitcher, number 15, Nate Zavalny.
So pitcher versus pitcher battle here. Zavalny, a fly out, a single, and a ground out in that order on his last 3 trips to the plate. Runner on first is Jace Fontaine. An 0-1 count now. Another pickoff attempt to get Fontaine out over to Mitzel is unsuccessful. 1 hour, 21 minutes into the ball game here. Right now it says we're at 46 degrees here in Bismarck. Runner will take off the second. He'll make it in standing. And it's a 1-1 count as a result. Here's the pitch. Strike 2, got it. Got it in there. Strike ball in that order, and here's the 2-2, and that's ripped down to right field. That could possibly score Fontaine. He's rounding third. Here comes the throw, and the play at the plate is not in time. It's good for an RBI single for Zavalny.
that makes it 8-2 in favor of the Park River Fordville Lankin Aggies. Skyhawks will have a conference at the mound. We'll have a courtesy runner at first for Zavalny, and that courtesy runner will be, let's see here, Caleb Hodney, a sophomore, will be the courtesy runner at first. And we'll see here if Baumiller will get pulled or not. Right now he's at 40 pitches, 26 strikes and 14 balls unofficially. Or if it's just a chat. I want to thank our sponsors, including Quality Home Restorations and Game Time. You can download the Game Time app and save money on sporting events, concerts, comedians, and much more. Just download the app from the App Store, type in your zip code. Get Twins tickets. Last time I went to a Twins game, buying them on Game Time, I paid a total of $4. Paid a total of $23 for a Timberwolves game. That's for 2 tickets, by the way. And then last time I went to a Minnesota Wild game, I was able to get 2 tickets for $140. And that's simply by using the Game Time app. And they're not nosebleed seats either. I mean, you can get the nosebleed ones if you want and save money on those too, but you can get yourself some decent seats. So it looks like we will have a new pitcher take over here for Shiloh Christian. That'll give us time to take a break. So Shea Huntington will be your new pitcher. We'll tell you more in a moment on the ND Sports Channel. The Fargo North softball team is live for a second season on the ND Sports Channel. Live broadcast of every game, home and away, including every swing of the bat, every stolen base, every strikeout, and every home run for the Fargo North Spartans will be live on the ND Sports Channel. Video broadcasts of most regular season games, as well as radio broadcasts of the regional and state tournament. Get the most accurate and up-to-date Spartan softball broadcast schedule on our website at ndsportschannel.com/game schedule. ND Softball All-Stars has a new look on a new website that gives you easy access to what you want to know about upcoming activities, All-Star game records, college commitments, and easy access to every episode of the ND Softball All-Stars podcast. Visit the new website at ndsballstars.com. Every year, the top seniors in the state get one more chance to play the game they love. Please consider a donation to help support this great program. Send your gift to ND Softball All-Stars, P.O. Box 6544, Fargo, North Dakota, 58109. All right, welcome back. Short break in the action here in the top of the 8th with nobody out. And an 8-2 lead for the Park River Fordville Lankin Aggies. New pitcher on the mound now is Shea Huntington, which means we have a new catcher too. And the first pitch comes in for a strike to Zavalny. One ball, one strike, I believe. The catcher is Drew Flowery, excuse me. It's Fredrickson, actually, number 6, not number 8. Two-one the count. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, 2-2. 1 hour, 28 minutes into the ball game right now. First pitch came at 6:34. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Adam Zavalny.
Not 16.
Caleb Hodney, the courtesy runner on first, and Zavalny rips it foul down the first base line. Minot now leads Jamestown 3-0 in the girls' soccer matchup. Keep you posted on that score as it comes in. That one's going to be hit into left field, and it'll drift foul, running to the fence, and it bounces off the top of the fence. And just out of the camera view there, bounced off the top of the fence right by the batting cage and went out of play. Fouled for strike 2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runner goes, and the throw to second is not in time. Head first slide as Hani's in on the stolen base. Full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Good job. Let's go, Nick. One more time. Let's go.
Now walk Zavalny up to first and brings up Nick Thompson. 3 for 3 with 2 triples and a ground rule double that bounced over the center field fence his last time at bat. Runners on first and second, Zavalny and Hodney. Zavalny on first, Hodney on second, and a 1-0 count now to Nick Thompson. If this was a closer game, you might consider just walking Thompson and facing Bryce Wood instead, and that one's gonna go high up into left field, and that should be a catch for Strand, and it is.
Come on, Bryce.
So I'll bring up the aforementioned Bryce Wood. Hodney will hold up on second. Zavalny will hold up on first. Bryce Wood up with 1 away, and Sam Hagen on deck.
At bat, the catcher, number 9, Bryce Wood.
Here's the pitch, up high for ball 1. Bryce Wood 0 for 2, ground out, a walk, and a strikeout swing. Two 2-0 the count now. 1 hour, 31 minutes. So this will officially make the Carrington Velvadrake Animus the shortest game of the day at 1 hour, 23 minutes. Coming up after the conclusion of this game, we'll take a break and then we'll come back and kind of catch you up with what happened today and set you up for tomorrow before we go off the air for today. So be sure to stick around for, we won't make it too long. We'll keep it short and simple, but I'm gonna give you a recap and preview of what's upcoming. There's a strike. 3 balls, 1 strike, excuse me. 13 pitches for Shea Huntington now. 8 balls and 5 strikes according to my counts, and that one will be strike 6 as it goes foul down the first base line and out of play. And a full count, 3-2. Runners on first and second. Here's the pitch to Bryce Wood, and that's ball 4, and the bases are loaded now for the Park River Fordville Lankin Aggies, and that'll bring up Sam Hagen, who's 0 for 2. A walk, drop third strike, and a ground out on his last time at bat on a 1-3.
Third baseman with 24, Sam Hagen.
Big gap out there. Let's go.
Here's the pitch. Down low for a ball. Ball 1 to Hagen. 1 hour, 33 minutes into the ball game. First pitches at 10:03, 12:32, 2:24, 4:27, and 6:34. We've now been at this for 10 hours and 5 minutes officially since our first pitch at 10:03 this morning. A little bit longer with the pregame show. Not by much. 2-1 the count now to Sam Hagen. Now dropped to 43 degrees under a cloudy sky.
Attaboy.
We will, I don't suspect we'll drop below 40. We might drop down a couple more degrees before we finish this one up, but we won't get down into the 30s. I guarantee that. That one's hitting to the gap in left center. That one's going to roll all the way to the fence. And scoring from third is Hodney. Scoring from second is Zaldny. And scoring from first is Bryce Wood. It's a 3-run RBI double for Sam Hagen to make the score 11-2. Put one more on the scoreboard there. There we go. We got that updated.
Second baseman number 8.
So Sam Hagen will rip one into the gap for a 3-run RBI double. And that brings up Will Gardner, who's 0 for 2. Struck out looking, a walk, and reached base on an error his last time at the plate. Matter of fact, he reached base on an error from home, and then he reached second on an error from first on his last at bat. 11-2 on 10 hits and 3 Skyhawk errors. And that pitch comes across for ball 2. So 2 balls, no strikes to count now to Will Gardner. And that one will come across for a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. Once again, tomorrow we'll kick things off at 10 a.m. with Rugby and Grafton, the Panthers and the Spoilers. That one's fouled away down the first base line, and that'll make the count 2-2. 1 away and a runner on. Sam Hagen on second for the Aggies. I mentioned this earlier, but I'm glad that Park River Fordville Lankin is not playing Velvet Drake Animals.
Come on, Cole.
Ball 4 will get Gardner to first, and Hagen remains on second. That brings up Cole Hansen, who's 2 for 3. Grounded out his last at bat. Prior to that, 2 singles, both out into right field. And his ground out went towards the second baseman.
At bat number 32.
Had that stayed in the air, it might have gone into right field as well. Ball 1. That came down the middle, but a little high for ball 2. Once again, Shea Huntington on the mound here for the Skyhawks. That one's up high for ball 3. So Huntington a pitch away from potentially loading the bases here for the Park River Fordville Lankin Aggies. 1 hour, 37 minutes into the ball game, and here's the 3-0. Got it in for a strike, and the bases will remain unloaded for at least one more pitch. Here's the 3-1. Outside, bases are loaded. Ball 4.
Come on, Lane.
So Sam Hagen on third, Will Gardner on second, Cole Hansen on first, and Lane Bell, who's 1 for 3, steps up to the plate. He singled to center field his first time at the bat.
That walk brings up number 10.
And then he flied out on an infield fly out, his second at bat, and then a ground out on a 4-3, his last trip to the plate, and he takes the first pitch here for strike 1. Lane Bell, senior for the Aggies this year. And Bell will bash that one back into the lower cage slash netting slash upper padding. There must have been a metal rail there, just out of my view. Fouled away for strike 2. 0-2, and that one's fouled down the third baseline. It'll remain 0-2.
Hi, boy, Lane. Tough for 2.
All right, and here's the 0-2. Up high for a ball, 1-2. Once again, the batter's Lane Bell, the senior. Bases are loaded. Hagen on third, Gardner on second, Hansen on first. Your runners for the Aggies. And that one's up high into the back netting, and the runners will stay where they're at. So that one came back quickly to Fredrickson.
Come on, Lane.
2-2, 1 away. Ball 3, and it's a full count. And 12-2 would potentially end it, I think. So the walk will advance the runners. Lane Bell will strike out. So they'll allow Hagen to score. Advancing the batters up a base, and Bell strikes out.
Couple more there.
Making it 12-2, and that brings Jace Fontaine, top of the order, up for the lineup here for the Aggies. Runners on second and third now. Cole Hansen on second, Will Gardner on third. Quick discussion there for Huntington and his coach. Top of the sixth. I believe the Skyhawks will have a chance in the bottom of this inning to bring it within 10, otherwise the game will be over. That pitch comes outside for a ball, and that makes it 1 ball, 1 strike. Two balls and a strike now to Fontaine. Here's the windup in the delivery. And a swing and a miss by Fontaine for strike number 2. Evens up the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes. A strike, a ball, and a strike in that order on 4 pitches. And pitch number 5 from Huntington to Fontaine is on the horizon here. Winds up and delivers that 2-2. Reaches for it, fires it right over to Mitzel. Mitzel scoops it up, steps on the bag. That ends the inning, or ends the top half of the inning. So direct ground out to first. We'll bring the Skyhawks up to bat. Huntington, Fagerlin, and Mitzel. Top of the order for the Skyhawks after this on the ND Sports Channel.
Paper tickets. Rookie mistake. Game Time is the fastest way to buy tickets to live events with your friends. You can buy the perfect seats in seconds, and tickets are delivered directly to your phone, so you always have them with you. Download Game Time free on the App Store, and you'll instantly see a curated list of the best upcoming events in your area. Game Time sorts through thousands of available seats on the market and presents you with only the 50 best values. One of the best things about Game Time is you can get tickets at last-minute prices even after the game starts. Download Game Time free on the App Store today.
Okay, here are 3 important reasons why your son or daughter should play a sport in high school.
Number 1.
High school sports teach valuable life lessons like self-discipline and time management skills.
2.
Teens who play a high school sport have better grade point averages.
And number 3.
High school sports are safer than ever before.
This message presented by the North Dakota High School Activities Association and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators.
Quality Home Restorations is Fargo Moorhead's go-to place for quality home remodel and repair services. Quality Home Restorations offers free estimates on all your home remodel and repair projects like drywall, laminate flooring, roofing, and much more. Check out the great photos of past projects completed by Quality Home Restorations on their Facebook page. Just search Quality Home Restorations. When it comes to your home being restored, count on Quality Home Restorations. Call Mike today at 400-1751. That's 400-1751 to set up an appointment for a free estimate. Quality Home Restorations in Fargo. All right, welcome back. Bottom of the sixth, it's 12-2 in favor of the Park River Fordville Lankin Aggies, and Zavalny comes to an end, and Zavalny replaces Zavalny on the mound. As Nate Zavalny, end of the night with 65 pitches, 21 balls and 44 strikes. And now Adam Zavalny will come up onto the mound. First batter that Adam Zavalny will face is Shea Huntington, the senior, 0 for 1 with a ground down and a walk his last 2 plate appearances. And the first pitch comes across the plate into the dirt for ball 1. Once again, coming up after this game concludes, we'll recap what happened today and get you a preview of what's coming up tomorrow, and we'll do that. We won't spend too much time doing that. We'll just do the basics and let you know what the important things are, and then we'll get out of here. Everybody can go home, get some supper, get a nap, and come back tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock for Game 6 of 10 here from the 2019 Shiloh Invite. Magnificent facility here. Not only the baseball field, but also the media area. Certainly appreciate everybody's work, what they've done to get us in here.
Right at him.
I want to thank the athletic director, Brandon, from Shiloh for doing his part to get us set up with rosters and all that good stuff. That one's going to be called fair, and
keep it in front of you, Bryce. Let's go.
Drop third strike, gets Shea Huntington up to first. So Luke Wanton will be the courtesy runner for Huntington. Luke Wanzik, I meant to say, I'm sorry. He's a sophomore for the Skyhawks. Kenton Fagerlund ripped one out to left field last time at the plate. See if he can do it again. 1 for 2 with a ground out and that double to left field that I just spoke of a moment ago. 1 ball, no strike to Kenton Fagerlund. And here's the pitch, and that's inside for another ball. Ball 2. 2-0 the count. You can hear the geese possibly in the background. That's inside for another ball. So quick 3-0 count now. Fagerlund can take a strike here if he wants to. Take a swing at it, see what happens too. Nope, that'll come outside for ball 4. He doesn't have to take any swings.
Run strikes.
Runners on first and second now. Wanzik on first, Fagerlund on second. That brings up Jaden Mitzel, 0 for 2 with 2 1-3 groundouts. Once again, 2 1-3 groundouts for Jaden Mitzel, the junior, first baseman. Skyhawks. Here at Dwyer Field in Bismarck on the campus of Shiloh Christian. Great facility here, football field right behind us. Looks just as awesome as the baseball field. And check that, Mitzel will line that one into center field, and that will load the bases on a single by Mitzel. Wanzik wasn't comfortable coming around third. So Cole Ballmiller, 1 for 2, struck out looking his first time. Singles out to shallow right his last time at the plate. Now he steps up with nobody out and the bases loaded. Big opportunity here for the Skyhawks. Here's the pitch, down low, ball 1. Time of the game so far, 1 hour, 48 minutes. 11 minutes shy of our longest game of the day. Ball 2, as that pitch will go in the dirt, and Ballmiller will keep Wanzik at third. So 2-0. Here's the windup and the delivery. Down low, ball 3. And this is a good situation here for Ballmiller. As I mentioned earlier with Mitzel, he can take a swing at it if he wants. See what happens. Oh, Ballmiller thought that was low for ball 4, but they called it a strike as it went just above his knees over the plate. And that one is down low, and that will score a run. That will score Wanzik from third, and the bases will remain loaded. That brings up Josh Lardy. He's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeout swingings. Struck out swinging both times. Let's say, put it that way. It sounds a little bit better. Bismarck Century leads Minot 5-3 in the top of the 7th with no one out. Keep you updated on that game as the scores come in. Ball 1 to Lardy. Once again, he struck out swinging his last 2 at the plate, and that one will be tipped foul into the dirt. Should say the turf, the dark turf, not really the dirt, but looks nice regardless. And here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Bases loaded, nobody out. 12-3 as a result of that run. We're playing the rest of this game. Down low into the dirt, and nobody will take off. Everybody will stay at their base. It'll be another ball, and that makes the count 2-2. 1 hour, 50 minutes, 9 minutes shy of our longest game, and this will probably end up being the longest game of the night. Now that the Skyhawks have gotten a run in, and it's a 9-point game instead of 10. That one's going to be ripped out center field. Will it drop? No, a nice grab there by Will Gardner. And that's one away. Let's go. For a moment, I thought that was going to escape into shallow center field.
Josh Coling.
And now Josh Coling 0 for 2 with a ground out and a fly out. His last 2 at bats. Zavalny will take off his sweatshirt, go back to the hill. Have a quick chat with Bryce Wood, the catcher for the Aggies, and now stepping into the batter's box, Josh Coling. Bases loaded. Cole Ballmiller on first. Jaden Mitzel on second. Kenan Fagerlin on third. And Josh Coling, the batter, takes ball 1. Here's the pitch. Down low for a strike. 1-1.
Boy, Adam.
And that one will be chipped foul, and it'll be 1-2 as a result.
On 16.
It's the windup inside for a ball. 2-2. Getting a little darker now. Lights are on here at Dwyer Field as we cross 8:27. And had to jump up, and that'll be his second out. Fagerlund will score from third.
Double play.
At bat, number 9, Noah Welch.
So Fagerlund scores.
Hi guys, one more.
To make it 12-4. And Carter Strand 0 for 2. Strikeout looking both times to the plate. And he takes ball 1 there. Mitzel on third now with Ballmiller on second, your runners for the Skyhawks. And that one, that was a wood bat. I would have imagined that would be a broken bat. And that will end the game, or end the inning, excuse me.
Come on guys, get some back, let's go.
Aggies lead 12-1.
All right, so we head to the top of the 7th. Zavalny, and Thompson. It's a dangerous part of their lineup there. 2, 3, and 4 after this 60-second timeout on the ND Sports Channel. Watch all the games on the ND Sports Channel on your home television screen. If your smart TV, Blu-ray, Xbox, PlayStation, 4K, or DVD player has access to the YouTube app, you can watch the ND Sports Channel on your big screen TV right at home, both live games and replays. Simply click on the YouTube app on your smart TV, and with the remote, move over to the search button, type in or highlight ND Sports Channel, and then select the live feed. Or you can browse the game library and watch a previous game on demand anytime you would like. We invite you to subscribe to the YouTube channel, youtube.com/c/ND Sports Channel. You can also watch live games and replays of games on your mobile device using the YouTube app, which can be downloaded from your mobile device's app store if it's not already on your device. Thanks for watching the ND Sports Channel. It's ND Sports Online.
Come on, Nate.
All right, welcome back. Top of the 7th. Nate Zavalny up to bat here for the Aggies. And they lead comfortably at the moment. 12-4. 8-run lead here for Park River Fordville Lankin. And this could possibly end up being our longest game of the day. 4 minutes shy of the 159 mark. We're at 155 right now. And still got a whole inning of baseball to play. So this one will more than likely go over the 2-hour mark. That one's rifled down to right field. Down the first baseline and fair. Good for a single for Zavalny, and that brings up Zavalny.
Come on, Adam.
So Nate, excuse me, gets the first, and Adam comes up. Zavalny and Zavalny.
16, Adam Zavalny.
Here's the pitch. That's rifled over the head of Fagerlund into the gap in left center. And that's good for a single, and Zavalny advances Zavalny up to second on a single by Zavalny out into left center. That brings up Nick Thompson, 3 for 4, a triple, a ground rule double, and then he flied out to left field to Carter Strand, his last at bat.
At bat number 12, Nick Thompson.
First pitch comes in for strike 1. Here's the pitch, up high, 4-ball. 1-1 the count. Nobody out, runner on first and second. Nate Zavalny on second, Adam Zavalny on first. And here's the 1-1, down low for a strike. It went above the knees, strike 2. Or at least the ump said it went above the knees, we'll put it that way. 1-2.
Now it'll be a bouncer and a barehanded grab and a throw over to third by Huntington over to Lardy to get the force out.
Come on, Bryce.
Number 9, Bryce Wood.
So Adam Zavalny on second, Bryce Wood the batter, Nick Thompson the runner on first, and it's a strike for an 0-1 count. Bryce Wood 0 for 2, a ground out, a walk, struck out swinging, and a walk in that order on his last 4 trips to the plate. That one comes up high for a ball, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out.
Let's go 9, let's go Bryce. Let's go Bryce.
Big Bismarck Legacy picks up 2 wins in girls softball, 17-2 in game 1 over Watford City and 24-2 in game 2 over Watford City. I'm guessing that's in 5 innings, but it doesn't say on here, but I'm guessing that's a 5-inning game. Three balls, 1 strike now to Bryce Wood. Another ball will load the bases, and nope, not this time. So there's a chance to get him out. 1 away. Big pitch coming up here for Huntington. That one's rifled foul and out of play. Nobody will be able to make a play on that one. It'll remain 3-2. Well, this game has officially reached the 1 hour 59-minute mark. And any second now will be the longest game of the day. And can they get the double play? They do! A 1-4-3 double play. And that'll send us to the bottom of the 7th. Sheely, Fredrickson, and Huntington. Batters 8, 9, and 1. Do it for the Skyhawks. The Skyhawks win it or go home in the bottom of the 7th. It's coming up next. We'll see what they choose after this on the ND Sports Channel. ND Softball All-Stars has a new look on a new website that gives you easy access to what you want to know about upcoming activities, All-Star game records, college commitments, and easy access to every episode of the ND Softball All-Stars podcast. Visit the new website at ndsballstars.com. Every year, the top seniors in the state get one more chance to play the game they love. Please consider a donation to help support this great program. Send your gift to ND Softball All-Stars, P.O. Box 6544, Fargo, North Dakota, 58109. The Fargo North softball team is live for a 2nd season on the ND Sports Channel. Live broadcasts of every game, home and away, including every swing of the bat, every stolen base, every strikeout, and every home run for the Fargo North Spartans will be live on the ND Sports Channel. Video broadcasts of most regular season games as well as radio broadcasts of the regional and state tournament. Get the most accurate and up-to-date Spartan softball broadcast schedule on our website at ndsportschannel.com/game schedule. All right, to the bottom of the 7th we go. It's an 8-run deficit for the Skyhawks. They need at least 8 to send this thing to extra innings. Otherwise, the Aggies will escape with the win, and Shiloh will come back tomorrow and try and pick up a win against Langdon. Langdon area more Munich Cardinals. Skyhawks were able to get the bases loaded in the bottom of the 6th, but weren't able to do a significant amount of damage off that situation there. And we'll see if they can't load them up once again. This is officially the longest game of the day. We're at 2 hours, 2 minutes. First pitch coming at 6:34. Make that 2 hours, 3 minutes now, as it's 8:37. And here's the pitch. That one goes into the dirt, and nobody on base to take advantage of that one. Ball 1. Strikeout looking and a strikeout looking for Titan Shiloh. His last 2 trips to the plate. 1-0 pitch down low for ball 2. Dylan Fredrickson on deck with the top of the order, and Shea Huntington to follow. We'll see those 3 batters for sure. We'll see if we get deeper into the lineup or not. Give credit to the Park River Fordville Lankin fans. They have a good crowd on hand here, being so far away from home. And that pitch will come across for a strike. 2 balls and 1 strike. Check that, 3 balls and 1 strike. Ball 4 will walk Shiloh up to first and bring up Dylan Fredrickson, and now we'll have a visit to the mound for the Aggies. Are they gonna pull him or let him stay? Keep it right here to find out. If they do pull him, we'll take a break. Once again, in the earlier games, Carrington defeated Harvey Wells County 9-0. They would follow that up with a 3-0 win over the Velvet Drake Animus Aggies. And then Thompson would take the field and literally tackle Harvey 15-0. Then they would move on to defeat Grafton 9-0. And right now, it's a 12-4 lead for Park River Fordville Lankin over the Shiloh Christian Skyhawks. Ooh, and not sure if he ducked out of the way of that one. They're going to let him go to first. So Fredrickson will advance to first. Whether or not he actually got hit, I don't know, but it will go into the books as a hit by a pitch. So that advances Shiloh up to second.
Now pitching for the Aggies, number 24, Sam Hagan. He's a ball in the third.
So let's see here. That was.
Let's see, the hot air comes out of there.
Need to put initials in front of the last name now. So Zavalny on 19 pitches will have 32 pitches, excuse me. We'll have 13 strikes. 19 balls and 13 strikes is what I'm trying to say. Sam Hagan will take over the responsibilities on the mound here for the Aggies. And while he warms up, we'll take a 30-second timeout. Back after this. The Fargo North softball team is live for a second season on the ND Sports Channel. Live broadcasts of every game, home and away, including every swing of the bat, every stolen base, every strikeout, and every home run for the Fargo North Spartans will be live on the ND Sports Channel. Video broadcasts of most regular season games, as well as radio broadcasts of the regional and state tournament. Get the most accurate and up-to-date Spartan softball broadcast schedule on our website at ndsportschannel.com/game schedule. All right, bottom of the 7th here, and nobody out. Runners on first and second for the Skyhawks. Adam Zavalny ends the night with 32 pitches, 19 balls, 13 strikes.
Sam Hagen takes over on the mound and throws his first pitch to Shea Huntington as ball 1. Huntington will ground that one in the direction of James Fontaine. Throw to second, in time. Throw at first, not in time.
One out at a time, let's go.
So Shealy advances to third. Fredrickson out at second. And then Huntington on first, and brings in Caden Fagerlin, 1 for 2. Ground out double, and he was walked the last time he was at the plate. So if they walk him again, bases are loaded. If he doubles, the Skyhawks will have at least one more run on the board. Even if he singles, for that matter, that would put 1 across. Possibly 2, depending on how much speed Huntington has from first. (1-0) the count to Fagerlin. Pitch outside, ball 2. 2-0 to Fagerlin.
Got him down, Bryce. Let's go. Attaboy.
That comes outside for a strike. 2 balls and a strike to Cannon Fagerlin. That one comes outside, and that will send Huntington up to second. So now the Skyhawks have 2 runners in scoring position. 3 balls and a strike to Fagerlin. 1 for 2 with a ground out, a double, and a walk. One away, 2 runners in scoring position. The pitch comes up high, and the bases are loaded now, and that brings up Jaden Mitzel. 2 hours, 10 minutes, time of the game, and counting.
That walk brings up number 4, Jaden Mitzel.
Home on a comebacker, let's go.
And that comes across for a strike. 0-1 to Mitzel, who's 1 for 3 with a ground out, and last time at bat, he singled over the head of the shortstop into the gap in left center. That pitch comes to the outside for a ball, 1-1. 12-4.
Oh boy.
Here's the 1-2 delivery, up high for a ball, 2-2.
Come on, Sam.
Once again, Jaden Mitzel, the batter, at the plate right now. Bases loaded for the Skyhawks with 1 away. Reaches, swings, and sends it foul. He'll stay alive with the 2-2 count. As the sun has gone away.
Good job. 2 down now, let's go.
Mitzel strikes out, that's 2 away.
Let's go.
Cole Ballmiller, 1 for 2, struck out looking, a single and a walk.
Number 1, Cole Ballmiller.
He was walked his last time at the plate.
Attaboy.
Caught the corner, strike 1. Aggies 2 pitches away from ending this one. They're still 2 pitches away. I should say potentially 2 pitches away from ending this one. 1-1 count and the 1-1 delivery, and that one will be fired right over to the shortstop, Fontaine. Fontaine gets the out at second, and that ends the game.
Final score, Park River, Fordville.
Your final score, the Park River Fordville Lankin Aggies 12, the Shiloh Christian Skyhawks 4. We'll take a short timeout, come back and wrap things up for the day right here on the ND Sports Channel. Watch all the games on the ND Sports Channel on your home television screen. If your smart TV, Blu-ray, Xbox, PlayStation, 4K, or DVD player has access to the YouTube app, you can watch the ND Sports Channel on your big screen TV right at home, both live games and replays. Simply click on the YouTube app on your smart TV, and with the remote, move over to the search button, type in or highlight ND Sports Channel, and then select the live feed. Or you can browse the game library and watch a previous game on demand anytime you would like. We invite you to subscribe to the YouTube channel, youtube.com/c/ND Sports Channel. You can also watch live games and replays of games on your mobile device using the YouTube app, which can be downloaded from your mobile device's app store if it's not already on your device. Thanks for watching the ND Sports Channel. It's ND Sports Online. All right, welcome back. Here is your final score once more time here for this final game of the night. Park River Fordville Lankin Aggies 12, the Shiloh Christian Skyhawks 4. It's been a great day of baseball here. We'll have one more great day of baseball tomorrow. We'll take a short timeout and be right back.
Paper tickets. Rookie mistake. Game Time is the fastest way to buy tickets to live events with your friends. You can buy the perfect seats in seconds, and tickets are delivered directly to your phone, so you always have them with you. Download Game Time free on the App Store, and you'll instantly see a curated list of the best upcoming events in your area. Game Time sorts through thousands of available seats on the market and presents you with only the 50 best values. One of the best things about Game Time is you can get tickets at last-minute prices even after the game starts. Download Game Time free on the App Store today.
All right, welcome back. Sorry about that there. Now we can wrap things up. 12-4, Aggies defeat the Skyhawks here on the final game of the day. Once again, in the first game, it was Carrington 9-0 over the Harvey-Wells County Hornets. In the second game, Carrington took care of the Velvet Drake Animus Aggies 3-0, and then the Hornets from Harvey-Wells County. That's always hard for me to say for some reason, but they would take the field against Thompson, and Thompson would get on the board quickly and finish it in an hour and a half at 15-0 final score. Thompson in the second game of their doubleheader, you could say, with a 9-0 win over the Grafton, and then once again, your final in the nightcap here, Park River Fordville Lankin 12, the Shiloh Christian Skyhawks 4. The first game, 1 hour and 59 minutes. The second game was 1 hour and 23 minutes. The third game was 1 hour and 30 minutes. The fourth game was 1 hour and 37 minutes. And the nightcap was 2 hours and 13 minutes. So Shiloh and Park River Fordville Lankin, the longest game of the day. Our shortest game of the day was the Velva Carrington game at 1 hour 23. Second shortest was Harvey Thompson at 1 hour 30, and then Thompson Grafton comes in fourth at 1:37, and Carrington Harvey holding the title of longest game of the day until the last game of the day at 1 hour and 59. So we'll be back tomorrow, 10 a.m. First pitch. We'll be on the air probably right around 9:50, 9:55. The Rugby Panthers, we'll see them for the first time here. They'll take on the Grafton Spoilers. We'll follow that one up at approximately 12 noon with the Park River Fordville Lankin Aggies taking on the Bishop Ryan Lions, and then we'll be back at 2:30 with the Velvet Drake Animus Aggies taking on the Langdon area Munich Cardinals, and then at 4:30 approximately it'll be the Rugby Panthers once again taking on the Bishop Ryan Lions, and then in the nightcap, just like tonight, only with one different team, at 6:30 approximately, the Shiloh Christian Skyhawks will take on the Langdon area and Munich Cardinals. That wraps things up. Once again, all these games will be available for a 24/7 replay. The first 4 games are already available. This game will be available within about 10 to 15 minutes after the conclusion of our broadcast here, which will be coming up in a moment here. We want to say thank you to our sponsors one more time, including Quality Home Restorations, Game Time, the North Fargo Softball Club, as well as the Fargo South Booster Booster Club and all of our viewers who have sent in donations. We certainly appreciate that. And if you would like to donate to the cause, those donations go to travel costs, replacement equipment cost, equipment upgrade cost, and all that good stuff. And we save that up until it's needed. It's also it helps us out with some postseason broadcasts as well, as those require broadcasting fees of the NDHSAA. So that's why regular season we're all over the place, and postseason we're where the finances will allow us to be at. So once again, on our website at ndsportschannel.com, there's a green donate button. If you want to donate, you can. You can use a credit or debit card online at our website, and that is a secure transaction, or you can even send us a check to the mailing address, and there's no minimum amount. You decide what you want to give, and we are certainly appreciative of that. So once again, tomorrow at 10 a.m., the Rugby Panthers and the Grafton Spoilers will kick things off here from Dwyer Field in Bismarck on the campus of Shiloh Christian. And until then, have a great night. Get some lunch, get a nap in. We'll talk to you tomorrow morning right here on the ND Sports Channel. Have a good night.